Okay. Hello. Hi. What's up, guys? You're looking at... Looks like the fourth quarter. We're jumping into the fourth quarter here of the Philadelphia Hawkeyes game against the Houston Hornets. It's a close one. It's 37-33. Hang on, let me post this in the server real quick. 37-33. Hang on, let me... Okay. Sorry, guys. One sec. I gotta update settings too. Welcome in, though. I think we're gonna get started here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Subscribers. Slow mode. 10 seconds. Hiked ball. Corner touchdown. Oh, it's getting spicy. It's getting spicy. (43-33). We have a game on our hands, guys. And they have kicked it 44-33. It's 11 points. 11 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Philadelphia Hawkeyes are winning by 11. Holy moly. See what Houston does here. Trying to answer. Philadelphia is a playoff contention team. They're the second best team in the Pro East. Nice catch by Mario there. Got one to beat, and he almost does. Kano picking up the blocks in the last second. Philadelphia abandoned it on defense, gave him so many extra yards. And here we go. Houston from the 18 now, looking to answer that last touchdown. And he's going to run it. 0 yards gained. Man, Philadelphia could really do something here. This is crazy. This is crazy. Let me pull up their records and how this affects the playoffs, because if we're not wondering how this is going to affect LeBron's legacy, we're certainly wondering how this is going to affect the HFL playoffs. Zandy could run here, kind of getting pressured. Oh, and it's caught. That is caught. Weapon M, a.k.a. Mario. Once again, making a clutch catch and into the end zone. Score is now 39-44. It's a 5-point game. They could make, could they go for 2 here? They will. 2-point conversion here on the line to make it a 3-point game. Let's see what they can cook up. Zandy going to run it, and he doesn't get in. It's not coordinated enough. The blocks aren't there. Zandy just can't get across there, and now it's 4-point game. 4 minutes left, and a risky onside kick here. Now, they've got some solid players that could recover this, but they don't. Icy takes it away. And he's running, he's losing yards at this point. I don't know what, just, go forward and get tackled. So Icy recovers that. 4 minutes left in the game. I would not have taken that, kick there. I would have trusted my defense. But that's Houston. We'll see what they can do here on defense now. See if the defense is worth trusting. As wide open Jaden here. Merce goes for the hit stick on 1% fumble chance. And we're bugging out because Jaden wants to slap some stuff around. 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice pressure here from Houston. Nope, blocks are picked back up. Could have been a sack, but nice recovery by that O-line. Modern, wide open man, and in Icy with another score, 31-yard touchdown, and they're back up again by 2 possessions. So Philadelphia is the number 2 team in the East right now, in the Pro East, with a 4-3 record, and Houston is number 1 at 7-1. If Houston wins tonight, they would take New Orleans number 3 seed. They would go ahead of New Orleans in the standings and take their number 3 seed. It's not enough to catch up to number 1 in the East with the... Oh! Nice interception on that 2-point conversion there. Not enough to overtake the Washington Devil Dogs at 6-1, but they would be within a game of doing so. And I do believe Philadelphia plays Washington later this week. They do. They do. If Philadelphia can show up against Washington, and if they can secure this win here, Philadelphia could end up taking the East. They could end up taking the East away from Washington. They have to finish this, though. This would put them at the number 3 seed in the playoffs, having them go up against New York. New York would be the number 6 seed that they would face. Kano wide open down the field, 39-50, another 11-point game, out of bounds, smart. Going to let the clock stop here. And no, it continues on. I don't understand why the game does it like that. The clock should stop there. So clock continues. It stopped while there was the transition, so, that's fine. Kind of open left, right there in the middle, wide open. Kano for a second. Zandy's got to make that decision sooner. Now a lot of clock is being burnt, and you're out of bounds with 12 yards gained, and the clock's going to continue now. And now you're within 3 minutes. So Zandy's got to fire that ball in there and get that touchdown. Instead, we've got a 2nd and 3 situation, and now we're under the 3-minute mark. So if Philadelphia gets this ball back, they're going to start milking the clock if they want to. Kano wide open here in the middle. Nice play. We're in the center, though. 13 yards gained. Clock is going to tick. From the 15 now, Zandy rolling out. Looking right, not there. Looking center, not there. Maybe there. Nope. Getting double pressured now. Zandy could get sacked here. Looking for that opening. Kano in the corner. I would take that risk. Take that 1v1. Have this guy drag the guy a little bit. Make him choose. Now the pressure isn't there. So Zandy's got all day. But he's taking all day as well. You're almost at 2 minutes left in this game. Time is not on your side. And if you run this, Zandy, I swear. Oh! A swing and a miss. All of that clock wasted on all of those rollouts. We've just got to fire that ball in there. Nice lockdown defense by Philly, though. All over the place. Forcing Zandy to move. Oh, and forcing him to make these terrible passes. That was definitely out of there. And yeah, this what is that? Short left, with this like QB sneak going on here. QB spy. Oh, that's open. Nope, it's not. Really forcing Zandy into these tough situations. Not really able to make a whole lot happen. So a lot of kind of free routing here. Not a whole lot open. There's middle, though. And no, he misses. 15 yards. They have to go for... No, they can go for the touchdown here. It's within that time. They have to go for the touchdown. 4th and 15. They have to at least go for the first down, which is, a yard difference. I don't even think it's going to matter. Basically, 4th and goal here from the 15. They've got to fire this in. It has to be accurate, and the wide receivers have to make the play. He's got to have this corner here. It's not there. Houston just has to find a better way to get open on this Philly defense. There's 1. There's 2. Roll out this way. No, he's covered it. Oh, man. All of this clock. 1:30 now. All of the clock running out here. Zandy just scared to take a risk here, and I don't blame him. It's 4th down. Something's got to happen, though. If Houston wants to stay alive, there it is. Left corner. Hits it. Caught. Hops. On 4th down. Talk about clutch. Forza with the touchdown, and it's a 5-point game. They can go for 2 again. They will, to make it a 3-point game. And we could find ourselves, they've got to recover the onside kick. They've got to convert this. Bodied out of bounds. Nice catch by Kano, but great defense by Philly. Bodies him out of bounds. Can't make the kick. Now they have to go for the touchdown. It could have just been a field goal tie situation, but now they have to go for the touchdown here. Can Houston recover? They do. Damn. Took the breath out of my lungs with that catch. Kano the Dogger showing up again in clutch time. 1:13, 47 yards. Starting on their own 47. Houston rolling out. Looking right. Can't waste all that time this time. There's Kano. There's Kano. No, he overthrows the ball. Oh, Kano's heart's got to be pumping right now, dude. How on earth do you miss? He said, LOL. Holy moly. And he's going to run now. He's going to run, dive out of bounds. That's the minute warning. Honestly, kind of a waste of the 1-minute warning use. Could have gone for something deep down the field, down middle. take that 1 minute warning. Free timeout. Kano kind of open on left again. If he can hit that corner. No, middle's open. No, he's going to go short. Oh, Mario's going to dive short for it. He's going to end up getting tackled here. And so much time is like, that was like 5 seconds burned off the clock. And now it's 4th and 7. You've got to convert. You've got 40 seconds left. You have to score a touchdown by the end of this drive. Houston has to get better clock management going here. This guy's standing still. I don't know what you're doing. Like, move, get into the space. There he is. Hit Merst. Call the timeout. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's overthrown. Merst can't react to it. It's missed. Hit sticked. Turnover. That's probably ball game. Now, Houston has 3 timeouts here, so they need to use all 3 timeouts and have a miracle happen for this to work. But Merst, just swing and a miss. That one hurts. That one hurts. Taking a look now, they could knee the ball out. They could, Houston's got to be ready on that timeout. They're going to roll out here. They're only bringing 1 pressure, so now Philly's free to use this, but they throw it. So timeout not even needed. Now it's 2nd and 15. Do you knee it here? Now the double pressure's coming. They're going to force him to take some time. Modern can run all the way back to the end zone here, though. And I think he will. He's going to let this clock roll all the way out and just launch it down the field. No risk here. Houston would have to catch this and return it. And there's the nail in the coffin, folks. Philadelphia has just upset the Houston Hornets here in Hell Week. Holy moly. Zine just busted. Just dogged, more like it. Oh, my God. Uh-oh. Some controversy. Some controversy. Little bit of controversy, folks. I predict a little bit of questionable things coming up after this game. But as it stands, final score is 58-45. Let's see. Giraffe, that's Zandy, with a QBR of 97, 467 yards, 6 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. And the modern Philadelphia Hawkeyes quarterback has almost 130 QBR, 540 yards, 8 touchdowns, 1 interception. Got sacked twice by that Houston defense. Couple of runs here and there, not a whole lot. Nick, that's Merst, right? I think that's Merst with 5 catches, 3 touchdowns. Get mossed by Ald. I think that might be Icy. Forza had a good game. Kano, 4 catches, 0. Mario got 4 catches, 2 touchdowns. Forza with 2 sacks. Man, oh man. Could have been very different. I'll tell you that much. Could have been very different. All right, guys. So here's what I'm going to do. Give me a second while I look over the game times for who's going to be playing tonight. And... All right, so game time. It's Friday night. We have quite a few games going on here. That's Philadelphia. Let's go all the way to the top. Figure out what are we doing here. Georgia and Ohio, that's old news. Green Bay, Washington. Arizona, Tuscaloosa. Is that tonight? I think that's tonight. I think Tuscaloosa and Arizona play right now. Maybe we can go hop in there. Wonder if that game's still going. Yeah, that game's probably still going. Give me a sec here. Let's see if we can hop in there before it ends. There's game link. Gotta be, right? Gotta be. How we doing, everybody? Dude, crazy, huh? Philadelphia winning that one? How long do I wait until I can add you? If you're talking about the membership perk, you get added when I am doing a stream where people can join. And so those aren't really like guaranteed. I'm sure there's going to be one that pops up before your membership ends, and so you have like priority access if you want it. And so that's where you get friended. I know. I wanted to play too. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so here we are in the Arizona game. Tuscaloosa losing. And an interception. So there was double blocking called. And I just had to kick Tawfiq. Tawfiq was suspended. Let's take a look at Discord here. Figure out who the ref is for this game. Vance with the catch. No referee signed up for this game.
What the hell? You want a hug or something? Get out of here.
It's true. He doesn't have the role. All right, so Tawfiq is suspended for a week. So he had to get kicked just now. But in Arizona's defense, he didn't have the role. So here we are. Yensel with a nice interception, but we're down on the 1 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think their ref, they don't have a ref. But Vampire is their FO and knows how to ref. So everything should be handled. Oh, real quick pressure there. Trojans catch it. Feather kind of going the wrong way for a second. Gets the first down. 17 yards picked up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tawfiq can go to timeout. All right, game time. Going to look at who is next after this as well. But here we go, rolling out. Had a little bit of issue with maybe double blocking earlier. So now Tennessee doesn't, or Tuscaloosa doesn't know that they can double block within the 20. Nice 37-yard pickup, though. What is this, a 17-point game? Still within the grasp for Trojans to come back here, especially with the way things are kind of shaken out. Trojans wide open in the middle. Not going to take that for some reason. Kind of open here on left. Come back in middle here. Look at the space. Nope. Now it's all kind of falling apart. Going to go left. Oh, right side, I mean. Feather with the catch and dives. 45 yards. Picked up on the play. First and goal from the 1 now. And here we go. Are they going to hand this off? That's a real question. And they do hand it off. Where's he going? So now we got second and goal from the 9. Friday. That's it. Okay, so we got Arizona, Tuscaloosa tonight. There's a game I'm supposed to ref here in a second. Navy in California. So we'll hop over there. Arizona, Florida is on Sunday. Delay of game taken. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6v7. And he's going to run it here on 1% fumble chance. Third and goal from the 7. As long as it's incomplete, they could go for it on 4th. But if he loses some yards here, which he's close to doing, 10 seconds left. Call the timeout. Call the timeout. You're not going to get the... Why wouldn't you call a timeout right now? Why wouldn't you call a timeout? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, dude. Amateurs. Absolute amateurs. Holy moly. That's halftime. That's halftime. El Tawfiq, for real. It's your fault I didn't have the suspension roll. I still have 3 touchdowns on Tuscaloosa's head. Too bad that's not going to count for you. None of your stats count for tonight's game. Tough business. You had the roll. I think the bot removed your roll. I think it was like a day difference because I checked like 2 days ago. You had the... Shut up, me. Okay, I don't really care about you, Tuffy. You can go to timeout. I don't know why you're so upset. You're suspended. Be suspended. Cirques. Is this the ref? Cirques is the ref. That guy's suspended. So he's the ref. Interesting. All right, so we'll have to keep an eye on his reffing abilities. Other games tonight. That was Houston and Philadelphia. Philadelphia won. The Texas Grizzlies got a forfeit win over Wisconsin. That's not posted yet, but Wisconsin didn't show up for their game. So Texas didn't get to play. Big sad. Nice gains there by Trojans. Saturday. A lot of games tomorrow. Oh, bounced off the face, dude. You got to click. Honolulu mercy ruled Florida last night. Saturday game. Oregon and Tuscaloosa are about to play at 10 tonight. 10 o'clock tonight. So Vampire's going to ref that. Mercy's going to stream that. That should be a fun one. Maybe Trojans can turn things around. I didn't see double blocking. I'm not really paying attention. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, that's... Oh, could have been intercepted. I don't know how it wasn't. And then, yeah, California Navy play starting, like, now. They're probably underway. So I'm going to sign up to stream that one. So we'll jump over to Navy, California in a second. Let me check in with their FOs here while we continue to watch Arizona. I'm surprised they're getting catches on these. All right. Sorry, how is that not caught? All right, so Navy is all set for now. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we're still going. Oh, man. They're kind of like forcing these passes, not going to lie. So sad the Hornets lost, but they'll get their get back. Yeah. Yeah, Houston is not out of it just yet. They're still solid in the West. I mean, this opens up a door for New Orleans. Let's see. Could they take anything? New Orleans 7-1. New Orleans has to still win out here. So, you know, they have a lot of work to do if they're going to try to take the seed. But I'm willing to bet that Houston still ends with a bye week out of all of this. They're going to get that number 1 or 2 seed. Oh! Nice interception. So, can somebody score a touchdown? Ever since I joined, nobody's been able to score. Just really late on these passes and throws and everything. Passes are a little bit behind. All right, so here we go. Arizona red hot right now. Red hot. Expired has just been racking up all kinds of stats here. He's only played 2 weeks, and he's already like 4th best, 5th best in passing yards or something like that. Dude's unreal. Could get sacked here, not going to lie. He's real close to the line, and somehow he doesn't get the sack. And that's a dime. Dude, that's a dime. Oh, tackled. Just short. 3 yards to go. A 77-yard gain, though. Oh. Yeah, dude. Trojans should have had that sack there. I don't know how they didn't. Close. Close pass. All right, so here we go. And there. This guy, this is the same route we saw last time I streamed them. I think it was Fade last time. Maybe not Mighty Midas. But Arizona loves this route. Oh, watch this. Just this rollout on the right here. That guy's open every single time. I don't know how many touchdowns they've scored off of that, but it's insane. So Expired has 3 interceptions tonight. Interesting. 5 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and 528 yards. Let me see how the stat sheet looks, because that could mean some serious... Let's see. 18 touchdowns. So if he adds 5 to that, that's 23. He would be the 4th best QB passer, or touchdown passer. And then 528 yards. Where is he? 528. Oh my goodness, that was almost intercepted. 600, 1700. Holy moly. Puts him up at number 4 as well. He's going to take over TQ at the end of this game. Unfortunate for TQ that he didn't get to play quarterback tonight because Grizzlies had to take the forfeit win. Oh, another interception. Holy. Is that Javante? Is that who that is? Varante? I was reading that upside down. So Edge here is the Trojans QB. Maybe Voties. I'm not sure who they have right now. But looks like 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions versus 0 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Doesn't matter who's playing QB. Neither of them can find that opening. And this Trojans DE here has to get a sack here. He's had so many opportunities. And he's wide open down the field here. Another dime. Nice dive there. And, oh, good blocks. There it is. There it is. Curdy with the touchdown. Solid blocks by the team there. That's 30 points that they're ahead of now. They need 1 more touchdown, and it's a mercy rule. So he dives. He didn't have to dive. Certainly not. But, yeah, sorry about TQ, dude. Expire's going to take over easily now with that extra. He's got 600 yards and another touchdown tonight. So TQ is going to get bumped down to number 5 in those leaderboards. Expired's going to take over. That's crazy. He's done it in 3 games. 3 games. That's the kind of thing that, like, not having a great defense, that's something that, you know, Arizona could probably teach you right now, is that their offense is solid, but letting up these points on defense, like, this is where those stats come from, is being able to have more opportunities to score because you keep allowing them to score. So, like, he gets to rack up more because he can't mercy rule them, because their defense can't lock it down. So here we go. Watching the Arizona defense, how they respond, that's probably part of it. That's Expired over there, just swinging a miss on the dive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a 6v7. Arizona now double rushing. Nope, just kidding. Expired leaves it. I would have stayed on it. I don't know what. There's no point in doing that and rolling out. You know, if you're going to double rush, just commit. This guy's guarding air over here. So if you're wondering what the Arizona defense needs to work on. There he goes. Now he's covering something. No, he's not even covering him. Now he is. Yeah, got to get the sacks here. Voties is the quarterback. And bam! Intercepted. And he's going. He's going. And he's got the juke. He's got... Oh! The diving misses. You better score that. There he is. Touchdown. Mercy rule. Mercy rule. GG. That's it. GG. Arizona 50-13. Final score here. Probably 51 by the end of that. And we're jumping straight over to the Navy game. Navy, California is up next. And that'll be it. Until later, Merst will stream the Oregon versus Trojans game later tonight. Have they not started here? What? Past start time. What? Oh, dude. Yep, there he is, Lamar, saying read the rule book. They're asking me how long you gotta wait until they can call forfeit. Read the rule book. Who isn't here? Let's double check rosters here. Figure out what's going on. Vnor Mac isn't even verified, so can't check him. Leforon. What? LV4N? What? Is he not verified? Yaw Zombies, dude. Yaw Zombies. Oh, it's Ivan. Stupid. Stupid JJ. Alright, Navy's here. Senpai, I know that's Navy. Benito Fanboy. Avians. Navy. Oh, is California going to forfeit here? Benito. Oh, God. The other guy left. Navy. Benito. Senpai. Okay, so Banana. Here's the thing. No, they've got 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, they do have 4. Oh, I thought that was their FO. It's not their FO, right? Yep, they're right. I gotta check the last guy though. I gotta check literal. Yeah, okay. I thought one of them was FO. Okay, so Navy's gonna win on an FFW because California can't show up. Where's California? Asking Lamar at the moment. That's crazy. That's great. Let me tell you what that means for some standings here. So Navy gets a much needed win. Lamar has no idea where his team is. Tough. California had a chance. And maybe still does. Maybe still does. Let's pull up. Let me pull up. I'm going to leave this because that's a free win now. And let's get these out of the way and pull up your stats. All right, here we are. Zooming in. Zooming in up in this. All right. So here's what happens now in the college deal. California needed to be winning as much as they can to get ahead of Arizona. Arizona's going to take that win there. And I think best California can do, if they go 4-3, I don't know how many Arizona has played. 4-3, 7. What is it? 11 games total? 10? 10 games total? 5-2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Dude, my math sucks. It's 11 games over 10 weeks. Yeah. 11 games. 5-3, 8, 7. They go 6-3. Anyway, California needed to win out, basically, if they wanted Arizona to, and like have Arizona lose. Because they can't win on tiebreaker. Division is going to have Arizona in front. Arizona is probably going to win the Pacific. Oregon is not to be counted out yet, though. Oregon still has places to move. Navy gets a much needed win to go 3-5. What that's going to end up doing is likely, I mean, we have to see how Michigan does this week, but Michigan is that 7 seed and Honolulu is the 8 seed. Navy can't get ahead of Honolulu. Honolulu just went ahead. Honolulu went ahead today. Honolulu should be the 7th seed because Michigan has fewer wins. So basically, Navy gets a much needed win. Navy's going to go on. I'll type that in now. FFW, FFL. Navy's going to go on and play Michigan. Okay, so this is probably now a must-watch game. Let's see when that happens. I don't think that one's scheduled yet. Because that is a do or die. That's basically a playoff game for those guys. Navy versus Arizona. That one's not scheduled yet. Or Navy versus Michigan. I don't think Michigan's scheduled any of their games yet. Crazy, dude. No, Merch is going to stream Pacers versus Trojans. That's what happens when you sign LFG fiends. For real, dude. They're all busy playing LFG. They don't care about this league. So probably a must-watch game for Navy Michigan. And then Navy Honolulu. I don't think that one has happened yet either. Wild stuff here. Kind of the same deal. Probably a playoff game because, Honolulu can't afford to take a loss there to Navy because they're just competing for that lower seed. I'm going to have to go enter in some things. I'll type this one in. That was an FFL, FFW. So let's update the standings on those two games. So Arizona, no, I didn't do that one yet. California just lost 4-4. That was not a divisional game. Tuscaloosa, I didn't do that one yet. 3-5. Grizzlies go 7-2 and are now undefeated in their division. And Wisconsin goes 2-7, 1-1 in their division. They still have a. Don't do that. Come on, don't do that. Come on. Come on. Why does it default to this calendar crap? 1-1. Stop. Why? Dude, there's so many other people that are 1-1. Why are you going 0-1-0-1? Dude, I hate this thing sometimes. Anybody know how to fix this? Oh my god. Alright, I'm going to put a period there for now. Yeah, it makes it a date, dude. By the way, both twins won against Hornets. Oh, okay. Cool. All right, so that's Texas and those other guys out of the way. 1-1 in the division. Okay. What else happened tonight? Philadelphia beat Houston. Let's look at some pro games now. Arizona mercied 50 to. Oh, I didn't finish with that one. Let's do that one first. Arizona beats Tuscaloosa 13-50. That's another massive thing. So Arizona's going to improve to 6-3, and Tuscaloosa goes 5-3. Not a divisional game. Wow. So much happening. So much happening in Hell Week. All right, so that's Arizona out of the way. California, so HFL Navy. I'll post this one. FFW. California. Texas Grizzlies. FFW. Over Wisconsin Bulls. Okay, so those are entered. Pro stats. Houston upset by the Hawkeyes. 45-56. You think it's home field advantage that makes all the difference? Philadelphia beats Houston. So Houston's going to go 7-2 now. And Philadelphia is going to go 5-3. Philadelphia is crazy this week. They have probably the hardest Hell Week schedule facing off against Houston, Washington, and Green Bay. And now I would say that the Philadelphia-Washington game is must watch. Must watch. They would tie on division too. 3-1. Washington has to play like New York or somebody. So Philadelphia, if they're going to hope to beat Washington on any kind of tiebreaker, they're going to need to beat Green Bay in the division. And Washington, if they lose to anybody, are really in trouble. Washington is only in this spot because they haven't played any games yet. Washington's going to play Philadelphia. Vegas, that should be a win for them. And I know that, yeah, they play New York. So they need a miracle from one of these teams. Philadelphia needs a miracle from one of these teams to pull things off. Or Philadelphia could force tiebreakers here. Philadelphia, if they beat Washington, let's see how they did. I'm sure they lost to Washington earlier in the season. They did. What tiebreaker would we go to at that point? Head-to-head matchup is even. Divisional record would be even. I don't even want to think about that right now. Anybody know? What do we do after that? Points for and points against? Point difference? Probably point difference. What happens if Pacers win? I gotta go enter in some stats. All I gotta do is Arizona. I just gotta remind myself to do that. Arizona is the only game that played tonight that had stats. So I got to post those in. Oregon. So if Oregon wins tonight, you're going to go back up to second in the division. Because California, you'd have a better record than California. Oregon would play Trojans. Same thing. Georgia's like looking close to Tuscaloosa right now, but Georgia hasn't played anybody this week yet. So yeah, Oregon can go back up in a second place. And as far as this is wild. Let's take a look at this. So Houston still has the number 1 seed in the pros because they have more wins. Washington at 6-1, the number 3 seed now goes to the Philadelphia Hawkeyes. Philadelphia Hawkeyes. And the number 4 seed goes to the New Orleans Outlaws. Crazy. Number 5 is still Green Bay. Philadelphia, New Orleans. Yep, because they have fewer wins. Green Bay is number 5. And then the next best record is still New York at 6. So at this point, Philadelphia would play New York to start off the playoffs, and New Orleans would go, or Green Bay would come over to New Orleans. New Orleans would have a path to play against division rival Houston, and Philadelphia could end up playing Washington. So we could have some division rivalries here for the semifinal games. As far as college goes, number 1 team is still Georgia at the moment. Here's what's fun about that. When does Georgia play? I don't think Georgia's scheduled all their games. I think they're going to play on Sunday. So potentially, for a brief moment this weekend, Georgia plays tomorrow and Sunday. And who's their third game? Tuscaloosa, Wisconsin. I don't think they've scheduled that game. No, that game's not scheduled. For a brief moment this weekend, Texas could end up taking the number 1 seed from Georgia. Georgia would still have it if they win out, if they remain undefeated, or unless, they lose 2 games here. And even then, tiebreaker would go to Georgia because they beat Texas in the head-to-head. But yeah, because Georgia hasn't played anything yet, if Texas beats Oregon tomorrow night, no, it may not happen. They play at 6, and we play at 8. So Georgia could end up just getting their win before we play. So never mind. If Oregon beats... Is that who they play? Oregon? Yeah, they play Oregon at 6. If Oregon can beat Georgia, then they play against us, though. I don't know what I want more. I don't know if I want Oregon to beat Georgia and then come in red hot to play against the Grizzlies. But yeah, depending on how Georgia does, Grizzlies could end up taking the number 1 seed. But as it stands, number 1 still remains with Georgia. Number 2 is Texas. And number 3 is still Arizona. Arizona solidifying their spot as the College Pacific winners with that win tonight over Trojans. The next best record is Tuscaloosa still. So they still have the number 4 seed. And at the moment, actually, You guys have fewer losses. Oregon gets to move up right now. Because California just took the L, they immediately go down. California has fewer losses. Or Oregon has fewer losses. So Oregon has the next best record at 4-3. 4 wins and only 3 losses. So Oregon would take the number 5 slot. All right, so Oregon Pacers move up to the 5 seed and would play the Trojans in the first round. And the California Saddlebacks drop and would have to play against Arizona. Did they play recently? Arizona, California. I feel like they played recently. I don't know if they played under rebuild circumstances. No, their game was earlier this season. Yeah, week 3. And that old Arizona team beat them. But I don't know what this new Arizona team could do against these guys. That would probably be a phenomenal playoff game. All right, so that puts California there at 4-4. And then 4 wins. Honolulu's probably the next best. Yeah, so Honolulu takes the 7 seed. So that would be a rematch. Texas Grizzlies and Honolulu Hammerheads play each other in week 10. So that would be a back-to-back matchup if that's the way it shook out. And then Michigan, 3-5. Yeah, Michigan has fewer losses. But Navy's knocking on the door, dude. If Michigan loses their next game, Navy could end up... Navy plays them, right? Didn't we establish that a second ago? Yeah, Navy plays Michigan. So Navy basically could take this number 8 seed away with their win this week against them. That's crazy. So there's your playoffs as they stand. Are the Bulls bad? I honestly don't know. We didn't get to play them tonight. They forfeited. So I don't even know if they're good. You will win versus Goats. All right. I wonder if it's getting streamed. I could probably stream that. Tomorrow at 4 my time. I could stream that. All right. So there you have it. I got to go enter these stats in. Unless you guys want to see that process. Why wouldn't I? I might as well. I might as well add them right now. You guys can see new stat leaders. Because Expired is about to move up in the charts. Why not, folks? Let's do it. You guys can watch me do boring data entry if that's what you want to see. Hey, Google, what's 615 plus 1,174?
615 plus 1,174 is 1,007.
Okay. 48 plus 16. Quick math, 58, 64. 48 plus 16. Hey, Google, what's 48 plus 16?
48 plus 16 is 64.
I know what I'm doing. 18 plus 6 is 24. 24 touchdowns. Wicked. But he got 3 interceptions. So there goes YXP. Where's Edge? Has he been QB? No. Edge making his QB debut tonight. 5'7", 8'6", 8'7". And we have 191 yards tonight. He had 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions, and he had 4 completions. And then we have Vodies also making his QB debut. Had 106 yards with 0 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and 6 completions. Okay, so quarterback. Now what that means is Expired takes the number 4 spot for passing touchdowns, as well as passing yards, number 4. 1789. He only needs like 60 more to take over number 3. But he's still a long way out from those top 2 slots. Lucky, I don't know if he's going to end up having an opportunity to retain his numbers here. Because he got released and maybe moved to a different team. Does he play for Oregon now? Dior, do you have Lucky? Arizona 3-game winning streak. Dude, you guys are popping off, man. Guys, you can access this at any time. You can see this at any time. If you go to League Stats. There's a League Stats channel in the server that you guys can see this on. He's playing at A. So Lucky, I mean, we'll see. This is probably the best opportunity for Lucky because he is dominating in yards and he's close with touchdowns, but his problem is interceptions. And I feel like a solid Oregon team around this Lucky QB. I mean, Lucky could be a really hot contender here. This is crazy. All right, let's put in some running back stats. How did Arizona do with running tonight? I hate pick-me's. I love that. Great name. You guys want to see the worst name that I've had to do while entering? By the way, guys, all the college stats that haven't been done all season, I literally just said, fine, I'll do it myself. And I did all of these in the course of like 5 hours. All of these inputs here. Look how long the wide receiver list goes. And the defender list. All of these inputs here. I did all of this in like 5 hours. So give me a cookie. I hate pick-me's 12. Had 7 yards and 0 touchdowns. YXP, he's already in there. Hey Google, what's... Nope, just kidding. I don't need that. 173 plus 6, 179.
Not much.
Shut up. Shut up, Google. Shut your mouth. You stupid bitch. All right. little.
Please don't talk to me that way.
Hey. Dude, what is this guy's name? What is this guy's name, man? Look, it's you guys. All right. Lil Bill. Bill NDSBIH. You guys have the weirdest names, dude. Why did I go through all of that mess to do that? He doesn't have any stats. He was just the next name on the list. All right, so that probably doesn't do a whole lot for anybody. We're not going to look at running stats just yet. Receiver. I know Edge is on there. There he is. Hey, Google, what's 575 plus 90?
575 plus 90 is 665.
5 touchdowns, 0. Mighty Midas. Hey, Google, what's 137 plus 90?
137 plus 90 is 227.
227. Oh. Do we have this guy yet? Is this a new guy? 2 Wreaths. TW Wreaths had 158 yards, 3 catches, 2 touchdowns. Slim Reaper. Hey Google, what's 381 plus 83? 18 and 0.
381 plus 83 is 464.
464. Cats, I think that one's new. P-Cats 4. He's got 78 yards, 3 catches, and 0 touchdowns today. Curdy had some solid yards. Curdy Ka. Hey, Google, what's 249 plus 117? 16, 3.
249 plus 117 is 366.
6. Where's TK? Where's TK? I know you're in there. There you are. Hey Google, what's 387 plus 100? I know that. I can do that. It's in my head.
387 plus
Beat you.
100
Beat you.
487.
I beat you. Too slow for me. Not a way brew. Hey Google, what's 64 plus 67? 4. I can do that one too.
On the website worksheetgenius.com.
Don't need a worksheet. Hey Google, not what I asked. Okay?
Thanks so much for chatting with me today.
Did anybody just hate their smart whatever, Google or Alexa or whatever? I hate pick-me's. Well, I hate Alexa. I hate AI. All right, 92 yards, 1 touchdown, or 1 catch, 1 touchdown. And that friggin' dude, he's up here. 77 plus 37. That's 104, 114. 1 touchdown, or 1 catch, 5 catches. All right, so there's your receiver stats. In the book, we don't need to look at Slim anymore. Who's up there? Who should be up there? Is Curdy not that high? Oh, look at him. Look at him down here with his 3 touchdowns. Curdy jumped up to 20. Edge. Did Edge have some yards? I don't remember. Anyway, there you go. There's your wide receiver stats updated with everything they got. Guys, should we have like a default stat that everybody gets for forfeits? Should we do that in season 3? Give you guys some kind of default stat if they forfeit? I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. I haven't yet to play a full game. I was explaining that earlier, Brady, that the reason he's got these crazy yards is because their defense isn't, that good. They're letting up points, so they can't forfeit. They can't FFW is easier. Mercy rule. TW Reith is Tawfiq. Oh, that's right. I already dealt with him. I was supposed to just not count his stats. Don't worry. Watch this. It's very easy. It's very easy. I don't think about that thing when I'm doing this. TW Reith. Look. There he goes. There he goes. Everybody say bye. Bye, Tawfiq. That's what you get for alting in my server. That should fix it. Guys, I want to show you the worst name that I've had to type in on this stat sheet. I've had to type this name in at least 5 times now. Who is this? Like, for real, who was this? This guy doesn't have stats anymore. He's either not in the league or one of y'all changed your name. But whoever this was, you pray I don't find you. Because this is the most ridiculous name I've had to type in over and over and over again. Ridiculous. Thanks, expired. If this game wasn't a forfeit W, I would easily have number 5 for receptions. Yeah. Actually, but we would have fed Shifty a little bit more. So Shifty, if we didn't forfeit, Shifty easily could have been, where are we? Most rushing yards. Shifty would have been number 3 easily. Could have even gone up to number 2. These are quarterbacks. This bothers me. This bothers me. We need running backs on this rushing yards. He doesn't even have the most touchdowns, dude. It's ridiculous. All right, let's go to defenders now. And check that one out. Defenders. All right, so P Cats. I think that guy's new, right? Hey. P Cats 4. I didn't just break something, did I? Doesn't look like it. P Cats. I didn't check if that was bad. Is that person on there? Uh-oh. Now I've broken it. Now I've done it. Yeah, he's already on there. Okay. Good thing I double checked. All right, so 11 tackles, extra interception, and everything else is the same. Edge with 7 tackles now. Got 2 more ints, a touchdown, and everything else is the same. Tay, I know you're in there. I'm going to have to find him. Tay. Okay. 18 tackles will go up to 22. 4 sacks. Give me some. 5 sacks on the season. Take and it got a safety. Bringing the heat. YXP got expired on the board again. 6 goes up to 10. Nothing else changes. Curdy should be at the top. That's a benefit of doing this myself, is that I just know like generally where everybody is. I'm not working over other people. But I gotta find him. Curdy. Kermit. Yeah, he's at the top. I just missed him. Curdy gets extra tackles. An extra there. Good int. Another touchdown off of it. There you have it. I hate pick-me's. We know is new, so we'll plug that person in here. 3 and zeros. That friggin' dude is right there. 5 tackles. Goes up to 8. Zeros across the board. Mighty Midas. Close. Close. There he is. Mighty Midas. 6 and zeros. Not away, bruh. Not away, bruh. Where is he? There he is. 6 goes up to 8, and he's got 3 interceptions. Wild. And then Slim Reaper. Always in the middle. I could never find him, but I found him. 19 goes up to 21 and zeros. And now we have kicker. Kicker is probably the most interesting stat that I've inputted. Because there's so much, like, you know, uniqueness to this. Like, you're not only racking up these numbers, but these numbers are usually 32 unless, like, you've popped off and you hit a 56-yarder. And that's probably the most interesting to input. YXP 14 will go up to 20 and didn't kick longer than 32. And Edge kicked 1. I broke it. He's got 3 now. Okay, stats are in. Stats are done. Leaders now are defenders. Let's look at defenders. I want to see where that sack guy came up. Who was that? TK? Now number 5 in sacks. Behind Arctic. I don't remember this guy's name, but he's been popping off. Brady is still... That's unreal. The fact that a quarterback has, you know, the second most sacks. Unreal DE. And Adam. Is Adam the most with 2 safeties, or does somebody have more than that? Nope, 2 safeties. All right. Well, there you have it. Everything is up to date. YXP is now the 4th best kicker. I think he already was the 4th best kicker. Could end up taking 3rd or 2nd. And we have Oregon facing who? Tuscaloosa in an hour, in 40 minutes. Let's look at game time. Last game of the night is going to be Arizona, or not Arizona. Where is it? Oregon, Tuscaloosa. You guys said Thursday, by the way. I didn't fuss at you for it, but I could have. You said 10 p.m. Eastern, Thursday, 1:27:23. And considering you posted it like 30 minutes before that time, yesterday on Thursday, I figured it was going to be for tomorrow, for today. All right, so Mersh will take over in 20 minutes, or 40 minutes, and Vampire will be reffing. I will probably oversee that game, make sure everything goes well, because Trojans probably need some rules reminded to them. Noonk winning the wide receiver award. It could be. It could be, dude. I love how, like, up-to-date all of our stats are, because we can actually track so much this year. Last year, it was just a mess. Now, like, we have a solid understanding of who the best players in college are. So I'm excited about that. Is my stats there? Are your stats there is the question, and you're somewhere on here, Buzzer. You're just probably nowhere relevant. No offense. You know, do more. I don't know. All right, well, there you have it. Crazy things. Crazy things happening here. Can you do a mock draft? You want me to mock draft right now? I could do it. Let's mock draft. We'll do a fast mock draft. I'll do a real one in SWAT Watch. But I could rattle one off right now. All right, Spartans. Dude, they don't have anybody. They literally don't have anything going for them. They could pick anybody. And honestly, I'd pick Brady. I would take Brady number 1. The fact that he's not only a solid QB, but has, you know, the ability to have that defensive end, those sacks and everything. And like, look, I'm not gonna go too crazy on these because, you know, I would say if Adam can hit 10 sacks here before the end of the season, that's the point where that starts to get impressive. I just think that like Brady doesn't have competition in that area. But still, you know, the fact that like nobody else can DE apparently in college, like you're killing two birds with one stone by taking him number 1. So I would take him number 1. Let me get rid of all this so I stop clicking on the wrong tab. So Brady number 1 to Spartans. What's the best way to do this? Pop these down here. Ah, I don't want to do that. Almost broke it. Almost broke the whole thing. All right, so that's Spartans. Brady. Bam. Who's next? Worst. Vegas. And this is just as it stands. Who am I taking number 2 in the draft? Brady's off the table. Vegas has Tom Brady now. They've got this other Brady. That would have been funny
What
if,
the hell? You want a hug or something? Get out of here.
you know, Brady gets taken instead. Like Brady gets taken by Vegas and they have 2 Tom Bradys. But I would say that they could invest in their new quarterback with Tom Brady. I think he's doing fine. Vaughn Production 700 and YT Dan Woods. I missed that one an hour ago. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome in. Yeah, I don't know how Tom Brady is doing. I haven't looked at those stats, but I don't think that they're going to need a quarterback. So we would look at some receivers. Chuvalo with the yards, Crit with the touchdowns. Nuke is second in each. Honestly, the championship matters here. Like if Goats win the championship, that's where I'd take Nuke. But at the moment, as far as like all of these numbers go, yeah, I see Chuvalo getting fed here. I don't necessarily see talent in that category. Chuvalo gets fed 26 catches, but he only scores 6 touchdowns. I don't know if I'm going to take Chuvalo that high. Aqua Penguin is Fade, right? Pretty sure that's Fade. Also kind of getting fed. Crit having 12 touchdowns on 20 catches. I got to go with Crit. Number 2. All right, so Vegas. And then we got New York. All right, so New York would be next. Let me do this first, so I'm not confusing myself down the road. Green Bay would be after that. The 3rd pick. That's crazy. Green Bay getting the 4th pick in the draft. That's just, you know, how low our teams are. Guys, expansion's going to be crazy this offseason. No doubt about it. New Orleans, Philadelphia, Washington, and Houston. Guys, they do the final picks in the draft in NFL. They do them based on playoff finish, right? Not record. Like say the Jaguars actually made a run and won the Super Bowl, they would have the last pick in the draft, right? Buzzer says we're getting shifty. New Orleans coming up. Wants to get shifty. New York Ravengers. Same kind of deal. I don't think they have a whole lot going for them. And in that moment, here's where it's tough. Because, you know, you're dealing with me, so I'm going to be biased already. But, like, I can't say enough about how good TQ is. I don't know if he's going to register because it's his first season. But TQ, Expired, and Lucky are big on the quarterback thing. And so if I'm thinking about a quarterback here, but then your other element is like, you know, maybe you want to go defensively. So maybe you want to get Adam. Adam's got to go high. I don't see Adam not going high. So I either say a QB. See, this is where Green Bay would probably benefit from that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say Lucky, because maybe TQ's not going to go. Maybe TQ's not going to register. So I would probably put TQ in there if he's likely to register. He could. I just don't know. Green Bay then would take Adam. That's got to be like a defensive thing because Green Bay's defense has needed work, and so you got to take Adam there. New Orleans, they say they want Shifty. Honestly, I don't see enough in the pro running game to like put value in that. Like Shifty solid, right? But like I don't see where he gets the value of coming up soon. Like I would probably put Nuke in at that point. And then Philadelphia, you got to get a solid player. So like Light here is another one that like, yeah, he may not have all those touchdowns, but he is up there in yards and catches. And then you've got this dual threat of him just like launching these kicks there. Same thing with Jay Frey. Who's Jay Frey? Do I got to ping this guy? Let me ping him real quick. Because some of it's just name recognition too. That's kicker. I don't know if I'm going to take kicker. But maybe I take Light. Honestly. Another wide receiver off the books. Because you just got to take into account those forfeits or those stats don't come up. Like they may not be leading in stats, but you know, the dominance of the team and the record overall, you got to find that value. I would then start to look at somebody like Chuvalo and Fade and Tech. And that could go in any direction. I think we're definitely going to have more than one round this season. I think there's enough players that are going to register. But that's like my, you know, kind of half-assed first glance, not really like estimating. Like I'll probably have to do a mock draft. I'll do a mock draft after the season's over because you just can't do it without the picks. You know, you have to know who's going to get the right picks. I don't think anybody traded draft picks this season. Oh, sorry, you guys can't really see that. People were trading draft picks last season, and that made it crazy, but nobody really traded any this season, I don't think. You guys are going to get Shaba. You guys are going to pick Arctic. Yeah, that's another one that, like, you know, it's tough to say. Like, solid O-line, solid DE, so you have to figure out, like, what exactly this team needs and really assess, like, you know, these teams, as they get eliminated in the playoffs, it's like, okay, what were you lacking? You know, why didn't you win that game? Oh, it's because you didn't have this. And that's where you fit that in the draft. So, it's tough to do it for this this early before the season has ended. Whole team wants Shifty. So, New Orleans would take Shifty here. And then maybe Nuke goes here. You guys got to be prepared to be drafted by some of these teams. Like you got to treat it like those guys in the pros do. Like we had most of the draft picks from last season ended up quitting. They're not here anymore, which is just a disappointment. Like you got to be ready to come in. Like Brady, dude, like you got to come in and be the hero of San Francisco. You know, you can't like be like, I don't want this team. You know, just like not play for them and then just fall out and quit. If you're going to register, you got to be ready to go. So prepare yourselves. Mentally prepare yourselves for going to a team that you don't want if you want to be in the draft. All right, guys. Oh, Buzzer, I forgot to look at your GFX application. I've heard about that. Don't worry, Buzzer. You're on the list. We just don't have a high need for him right now. We're kind of covered at the moment. But yeah, you'll get reviewed soon, Buzzer. I'm deleting all of this. You guys saw it. Now it's gone. Okay, 30 minutes. Merce is going to take over. Oregon versus Trojans. Massive playoff implications on the line. Seeding on the line. Oregon. Oregon would take that seed away. If Oregon wins tonight, they're going to take that seed. They'd go 5-3. They'd go 5-4. Yeah. Oregon would take number 4 seed. with a win tonight. Oh, I thought my playoff picture went away. Yep. If Oregon wins tonight, they're going to take that number 4 seed from the Trojans. They'll get home field advantage, if you want to call it that, against Oregon. Which, like, it could be an advantage if you pick weather, you know? Like, if you play better in rain or, like, you know that, like, it's going to cause issues for the other team to see the ball. But you practice in those conditions, you know, the weather is, like, a massive factor. You could definitely use it. What week does the season end? So we've got Hell Week, and then college has one more season, or one more week. So these are the Week 10 matchups, and then it's it. And then we hit playoffs. Pro plays playoffs in primetime next week. So this upcoming Thursday, 6 days from now, will be our first playoff game. And at the moment, that's Philadelphia versus New York. So yeah, they'll play, and then here's where this comes in. So college has week 10, playoffs start for them, and then they go to their semifinals. We have our first playoff round, and then the Pro Bowl happens. So the Pro Bowl happens for the pros, and round 2, the semifinals for college, occur. And then both divisions have the finals on the same weekend. It's genius, I know. I'm a god scheduler. Has anybody looked at this? This is how I built it. This is how I built the schedule. These are all of your matchups categorized and graphed. All right. 30 minutes, guys. I'm out of here. I got to go cook some dinner before that game. So, best of luck to both teams, Oregon and Trojans. We'll see. It took me a while because I was trying to figure out the all of the equations to put in and like the bot. I needed a program. I needed to install a program onto this that would run all of the stuff, and then I had to do 2 different versions of the program. Actually, 3 different versions of the program. Basically, just to make the parameters of the schedule work. And then college was a different parameter. But once I did it, it was like auto-generated, and I just had to plug everybody in. So it wasn't too bad. Do you have the stats for pro? No, I don't do the pro stats. They're there. I can pull them up real quick, but I don't know how up-to-date they are. That's on the stats department to look at. I'll pull those up. Yeah, so I don't know who that is. QX41G. Is that XX? I know O Texas is the New Orleans quarterback. World. Yeah, so like this shouldn't be right because he got banned, right? Or kicked or something. I don't think he's in the league anymore. There's Deshaun. That's Zandy. I don't know who that is. I think that's XX. So, you know, XX popping off on Washington. 37 touchdowns. So Brady has more touchdowns than the pro guy. Deshaun throwing interceptions. So Deshaun is the lucky of pro. Shaz. Kano wanted to double check this because Shaz did all of the stats updated. And we're suspicious of Shaz's inputs here. We're not sure if Shaz is just milking his own stats. Like, boosted himself a little bit. So we have to double check all of that. But we know that Shaz gets fed a lot, so it's possible. We just have to double check it. Most rushing yards. XX running in a lot. That's crazy. So, yeah, these are definitely out of date. Ninja Pig popping off. Poor Kano. Poor Kano with 8 touchdowns. Or 8 interceptions. Oh, he's got interceptions. I thought those were passing interceptions. Yep, that just tells you I need food. Longest pro field goal is 55 yards. Yeah, so there you have them. You can find those. They're in the league. You can click on the league stats channel, and you'll see pro. It's pro S2. HFL Pro S2 stats and HFL College S2 stats. You go to league stats. You'll see career first. You got to scroll up and get season 2. Career all gets added in at the end. I don't even think that's up to date. Could be. Oh. Yeah, literally nothing, dude. Everything has to be copied over. I don't know if we're going to do that. Probably wouldn't be that bad, but there you have it. Okay. Now I'm out for real. I got to go. I got to go eat. Yeah, you're welcome, Brady. If I haven't ever clicked on your stream and joined you, I wouldn't be here. Happy I did the right decision, clicked on your stream. Happy to have you, Crit. All right, guys, I'll see you guys in 20 minutes. Merst will see you for the stream. I'll be in there probably as a ref, overseeing whoever is reffing. Make sure that everybody's doing a good job. So 20 minutes. Oregon.